Good afternoon. No, man, it's not afternoon. Yo, guys, I saw sharp at 12. Pelatina yes yavuga. Sivuga very early. Very pro. This is something that has been grinding my tits for the longest time. My little tits have been grinded for the very longest time. Kitabae. But you know, I something clicked, Mauban. So I was watching a conversation between two gorillas, and they were talking initiation. And well, actually, before I go to that conversation, so I don't know, have you this whole influx of matwasana amangata where everyone is just still twasana, everyone not twasana, bongoma it's just raining. It's raining. It's just everyone. My buys are just falling down. Everyone. You get a buy. You get a buy. You get a tuaso. You get a tuaso. Everyone is getting a tuaso out here in South Africa. I think the reason why it's happening is because it's dying out. It is really dying out. The universe is calling out for shit that really matters. Shit that really has essence. Shit that's really going to make a difference. There's no mistake. There's no coincidence of also the things that are happening around us right now in this world, where a lot of African states are waking up now and starting to say no to the things that don't serve us anymore. It's the same that's happening. I mean, everything is spiritual. We're just living physically, but everything is spiritual. So, bungakabo we have been accustomed to as South Africans, Baba Bungoma. In my opinion, it's dying out. It is dying out because also let's ask the question. Before the manufacturing of these beads, of mabai, of all these fabrics, how did we go about being healers, being gifted? How did we go about that? If let's say we have a lockdown and people cannot receive dipeta le masela anymore, what's going to happen? What is going to happen, guys? Or ba re ferate ya kwala go tlo etsagalang bo ferate or di market tse di golo tse tsa ditlhare go tlo etsagalang? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? It is so disgusting and disappointing of the content that we have on social medias, even on our TVs, that are representing our spirituality as Black South Africans. It is all nonsense. It's rubbish, most of it. It is all rubbish. And more of these healers are running to be in our faces because they have to defend this thing yabona that is dying out, because it lacks authenticity. Everything that they are doing ki creme work, if you ask me. Ki creme work, if you ask me. A lot of it ki creme work. Mutu, and I'm saying this because little old me also twasang the way people ba twasang ka teng. Dingobela tsa batho who come and live with them and initiate, they come to me for advice. They come to me for advice. But you realize they don't know anything. They don't know anything that there is to know about the basics of life, of nature, of self. It's because this way of us, of our spirituality, does nothing for the individual. It does nothing for cleansing of the mind and the heart of this person, Otlang Akula. This person doesn't walk away knowing themselves better. That's why the celebrity on the internet, they're doing crazy shit. They're doing crazy shit. Like we getting glimpses of their fucked up lives all the time. All the time. It's because They don't really know how to deal with themselves. People don't firstly accept themselves. When in life, also to accept and your past and all your traumas and everything that has happened to you, you will go running to people so that they can solve your problems for you. So that's what a lot of people are doing. And for the mere fact that people are spending thousands and thousands of rands to initiate, to come back and tell us these horror stories of theirs, these horror stories that they experience, and then when I try and say, as a normal person, after they experienced their education into their skill in bad light, in trauma. Like imagine a doctor who was trained in prison. A doctor who was trained in prison and then well, let's talk vibrations, guys. What are they transferring over to you? We have platforms where khotwala is a normal thing. It's something that's always been done. Khotwala. Right. Guys, if you are going to be twirling so that you can heal people, you're not the one. You're not authentic. It's fake. So what I'm trying to say is, because we are in the age of Aquarius, it's an age of revolution. It's an age of change. It's a change of cleanse. It's an age of cleansing things that were here that no longer serve us. The world, the universe is revolting. The oppressed are now revolting. And this influx is happening because this way of initiation, this way of spirituality for us South Africans is dying out. It's not the one. It is not the one, guys. Asiona. It is not the one. It is not the one. For any person, whether you are a healer or not, any person, you cannot go through life without learning the skills of bettering yourself. We need to learn ways of getting better as people. That is what we call healing, getting better as people, accepting what it is that's holding you back, understanding it, and then navigating and going through it. And also, as chosen children, as chosen people, dingaka, whatever, healers, you will come to understand that your life will have to seem a bit harder than the normal person's life, so that you can realize your power. So as soon as things get hard, people want to run barbalo twasa. But a true ngaka, I'm not saying all ngakas are fucked up like the ones that we are seeing out here, but a true ngaka will be able to evaluate, oh no, this person is currently going through a mental state of not understanding this and this. And there are herbs that help with that, but I can't just give you a herb and say, kiye, herb eso, without firstly making you understand what you're going through and what you personally need to fix. It is all creme work, guys. Everything that they're doing, khubala, ditaola, baba ruta, ke creme work. If someone comes with a certain issue, ke creme work, so it doesn't work the same. I can have 3 people with the same issue, but I can't deal with them the same way because their lives are not the same. So my argument is, how is it that we thought that the fact of me being bestowed a gift by God, who gave it to my ancestors, who are now choosing to give it to me, I must now go to a stranger to teach me about this gift, about my bloodline? It makes no sense. It's a sense. That's why the way that's why these people are all over TVs and disgusting us and putting shame to the beauty of our spirituality, of our power as African people. They are shaming us. But what I'm trying to say is the revolution of our spirituality and initiation, as we know it, has begun. That is what we are living in. So we each need to start making the time of working on ourselves. Before running to the next person, work on yourself. Guys, wake up. Wake up. There's no kobela, there's no whatever that's going to help you. Next, because you're avoiding self.